There's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
You don't got no O-line you can give it to?
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks very strong in that victory a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Here's Allen to throw it. It's complete. Burks. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. So trouble already here on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
And Lord, you sound boxing me right now. Fine.
Off play action. Allen. That is caught. And way up past the 34 before he's taken down.
Send him. He go done with me.
Conversion good for 23. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. A shot downfield for Burks. And that's going to be incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one, because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Catch is made here by Herb Smith Jr. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
CMC!
Christian McCaffrey. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
No, it's not.
On top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
No problem.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it through his Carlson.
Y'all ain't going to rig, Lou? Wait, CJ the one who went to play Rick this whole time and they left him out? On me, I didn't know he was in here. Oh, I ain't go. Yeah.
Things up for maybe later in the game. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Cohen gets it again on second. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Now Watson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 61 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing now is Allen. This is Smith to the ground. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well.
Touchdown, Washington. Irv Smith Jr., his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Commanders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They try again with Cohen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up.
See, every time I play good, I can't get no respect.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Watson. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now a first down throw. Watson looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Watson going to change the look here. On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Back to Nwangu again on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy.
Kick who out? What do you do? What league he playing in? Please be a wide receiver screen. Please be a screen. Please be a screen. Please be a screen. Oh, it's not a screen. It's tough. Nah, motion out of 5 wide is just crazy.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Allen. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen now on first down. Oh, he'll take a shot for McCaffrey downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground.
CMC might be the greatest, I ain't gonna lie.
The Commanders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive.
Bro, dude, what you got going on? Stunner putting in work.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, it's Watson. Swings this out here for Cohen. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Watson, he's going to move him around. To throw on second is Watson. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Seahawks. Mike Gesicki, 40 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout.
All right, you out of the squad. You ain't gonna go play. Shut up.
Just shy of midfield. On play action, Allen. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they're going to speed things up here. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Second and 10. Allen gonna throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Herb Smith Jr. with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up 5?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it first and 10. Now it's Watson. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first and 10, Watson. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of its coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
AJ Terrell out of line. That ain't no good pass, Fred.
This is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
That's how I know that was a diet. Threw it right off the break, Fred.
Increase their lead to 28.
Man, you should have said something. I just gave it to Fred. I'll do it. We can do it tomorrow since you about to be on 2K and stuff. Oh, don't piss me off. That's crazy.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here...
But he threw the ball so fast, I couldn't even react.
People are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a 1-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
To throw is Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard.
Oh, yeah, I was on Money Hooker. I got Money Hooker, Cam Taylor-Britt, Derek Forrest, Jeremy Chin, Julian Blackman, AJ Terrell, and Bryce Hall. Oh, that's game of the week for sure. He's in, man.
Have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Carlson. Larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
He told me I just lost the start of listening to this.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson sliding out of the pocket. Looking deep here for Mooney. And my goodness, another interception.
Like,
And the Commanders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And he will take this one.
yeah, you're right, Fred. You're right. I'm also fighting the signature, Fred. You're right.
They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
One on quick.
Through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just
Which means I was tired. And
come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Play action. Now it's Allen. For Marshall, that's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pick up there, 26 yards. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Being chased out left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time
I mean, he finna call me. He told. Yeah, he gonna call me. He said I'm the first person he gonna call for a build and all that.
Christian McCaffrey, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders get another. Following the touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Another run now for Nwangu. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. And with very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Here's Watson. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. First down, a run with Cohen. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Let's rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Hey, 59! 54's down, he's coming.
Motioning to the left is Robinson.
From the gun, here's Watson. That's complete to Mooney. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. And quickly, they get to the line. Watson on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cohen. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Throwing is Allen on third. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on first down is Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 25 yards to the house. And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like
It's my fault or his.
he's going to extend another week. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. This one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
I'm actually not. CMC just going dumb.
Ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And I think he just sitting there, man.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Nah, this is a fantasy draft. This is a fantasy draft league, but I got CMC, Josh Allen, like Gary Wilson.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense is really strong.
Man, why be up there doing straight nothing? Oh, you don't?
Faking the give, now Watson. This is caught, it's
Oh, okay.
close. And they're going to get this beyond 30 before he's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate. It was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's 3rd and 6.
At 31.
Here's Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. So Allen's going to look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside.
I tried to hurt her, bro.
The catch and run pays off for 10 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a first.
So you just sitting man reads like this is obviously man coverage. Like my goodness.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
151 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Allen gonna go on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not.
It's crazy because now I gotta play Chuku. Yeah. What's up, fool? Yeah, bro, got Pat Mahomes.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, I think that the folks here hope that maybe this whole atmosphere will carry their rosters.
GG's.
But it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And say what you want about Lumen Field here in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league when you're on the road.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make noise.
Bro say he finna lead the lead.
And how about when we get in our immediate